Skatosis episode number 100. Nice. Real nice. Welcome back, everybody, to the 100th episode of Skatosis.
Yay!
Yay! Can you believe it?
We made it.
100 episodes. If you've been here from the beginning, man, congratulations to you.
Yeah.
Right?
Also, I retire. We did it.
You're done?
Yeah.
You're quitting now?
Yeah, 100 shows.
You only give me 100 episodes and now you're done?
That's all I needed to do. I'm Ryan Deerdick. God damn it. 100 episodes and I blew it.
Yeah, we're going into syndication now. We'll just they'll be running through ETN if that's still around.
Is Ryan Deerdick a cooler name? Rob Deerdick. Ryan Deerdick's cool. I might change my name to that.
That's like the Senzos and all the McClungs.
Yeah.
Maybe he's got he's got a brother, doesn't he?
I have no
Rob?
idea.
No, he's sister. He's got a sister.
I'm thinking of Ryan still. I'm like, who the fuck is Rob? Yeah, I think he's got a sister.
Yeah, I think so. I just saw a clip of Rob Dyrdek like driving his little baby in his baby seat in the back of his Ferrari, and the kid's just like, "Go faster!"
Living the life,
big
dude.
time living the life.
How old is he now?
Rob
40s?
Dyrdek? I don't even know if he's 40 yet.
Really?
I don't think so, man.
You got out good.
Yeah, he's still in it too. You know, he can probably still skate, but dude, he's just
but
about
like
the
he
money.
skated, saved his body, and like went out more money than when he was in skating, probably.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, he's got I don't know, man. His whole situation's
like
pretty sweet. I think
I
think he probably gets a lot of hate, but man, I got nothing but love and respect for Rob Dyrdek.
Yeah, I mean, I hate him.
Oh man, so dude, 100 episodes.
100.
It's quite the
dude.
milestone in podcasting.
Yeah.
Not a lot of shows go that far, or maybe they fizzle out, before they get to like big milestones. But I mean, that's a big one.
Yeah, we've been dedicated for 10 years. It took us
I was
this
just
long.
looking actually at the website to see when we posted the very first episode. Do you remember the date?
I'm gonna guess, and I'm gonna say July 15th, 2016.
Damn, dude. Really?
Was that it?
Holy smokes.
Was that
That's
it?
really close, dude. July 24.
Oh!
Dude, you were off by 9 days.
Wow.
That's good, too. Good on you.
Thanks, dude.
Damn. Right on. So,
Did we talk about King of the Road?
Yeah, that was the first episode. Yeah, we're talking about 2015
Just like my first
King of the
Thrasher.
Road.
That's rad.
Yeah. So, man, we've been at this for almost 2.5 years.
Two King of the Road?
To get
3?
to... Right?
3 King of the Roads?
Well, that was a 2015 one. So they did the 15, 16, 17. Did we
Yeah.
see 17?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was
So
17.
3.
Yeah.
So we've been at this for 3 King of the Roads.
Wow.
That's how we'll mark. That's how we
we mark it by King of the Roads. Yeah. You got to keep going King of the Road, or we won't know.
Dude, now that you've mentioned King of the Road, I have to mention at least one little thing about it, because I know we talked already about the finale and everything, right? But so last week I had the opportunity. We'll talk about this a little bit more, of course. But I was in Denver for a work gig, right? And I was able to spend an entire day, Friday, skating, right? So awesome times I want to talk about. But the very next day, Saturday, we're walking through Boulder. Me and Dawn, she came with, right? And our friends, Ren and Chris, and we're just taking a stroll. We ate some awesome Indian food, and we're walking around trying to find some good shops. And we walked by, I think it was a bank, but it was kind of like a parking garage going down. And I seen 3 kids there. I didn't see really any skateboards, but I just saw them, and I kind of knew that there was something going on, right? None of them were skating, because as we walk by, I hear the King of the Road theme song going on, and they're sitting there underneath the bank, like just up against the edge, down in like the little garage part, off the side of the sidewalk. You couldn't really see them, but I saw one dude climbing over, and I'm listening to the King of the Road music, and I'm like, King of the Road, right? And they're like, they get up, they're like just skaters sitting there watching probably the finale.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
You were like, no spoilers?
No, I didn't give them any spoil. I just say King of the Road. Like I could just tell them that song. You know that song.
Oh yeah.
You hear that and you know it's on.
I know. My smile gets on my face.
So I just thought that was pretty fun to just like catch that song.
No, you know it.
Yeah, it was good. So
there's probably not a lot of people that know that song.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It was a pretty unique moment, I think. And the guys are like, holy crap, did he just say King of the Road? Like, that old dude knows what's up.
A lot of, like, I don't know if that's not really mainstream.
Viceland?
I mean? Yeah.
It's getting there.
It's getting there, but I don't know if there's a lot of people watching those shows. It's fantastic. I love Viceland. I
love the show. I think if
love
you're,
all our shows.
If you're not into it, though, and you kind of pass by it on Viceland, I would think it would catch more eyes than not. So,
whatever than just skaters.
Whatever the case, dude, I totally recognize that song. It was pretty awesome.
You jumped the wall, watched it with
No. We were just walking by, so I was just trying to play the cool old dude, And of course, Dawn's like, you can't go anywhere, like without seeing something skateboarding or something, right?
So, how many parks did you get out to?
So I had all day Friday free, right? And so James took the day off.
Okay.
Because the last time I was in Denver, we only hit the one park, Golden Park, and we only had like 2 hours because he just had a little window of time. But so he had the whole day. We met at the Denver downtown skate park first, the one that I actually posted on the Barnbirder message board. The looking down, it kind of looks like the Punisher, that comic. I don't know what you call that, a graphic novel,
skull?
whatever. That skull. Like looking down on it from the Google Maps, it kind of had that. It looked like it a little bit. But so that was the first park that we ended up meeting at, and it's right downtown. It's right by Coors Field, the baseball field. And actually, where I was, my little work gig was on the opposite side of Coors Field, so I was really close to that park.
Nice, yeah.
But so we get there, and I take a stroll around the park, and dude, there are some big bowls in there, like really deep bowls with a lot of vert, and I was just like, holy smokes, like the
bigger than Kentucky.
I mean, similar. That one is massive with the full pipe. Different. Every place is different, but I was like, holy smokes, this is not for me. I'm not like gonna go try my vert bowl skills on this trip, But so I don't know. Did you catch all the footage that I posted? I think all
it
was like 3 different parks, and then I put like one together. So that first park, we ended up spending most of the time right on that like quadruple hump to a quarter pipe.
Quadruple hump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
so that was like
speed bump.
Yeah, we spent there the most time, I think, and it was gradual, little square, rounded off bowls with no coping. It was really kind of cool. And so they just got a little bigger. Than that last one. You can just pump a lot if you want, and just we were just doing tricks.
How
on
big
that.
is that quarter?
That back there was like 6 foot. I mean, it was pretty deep at the back end there.
Okay, but not like it wasn't
not
crazy.
massive, no. But you know what's weird? It was kind of a angle iron. It wasn't coping.
Okay.
So it's a little bit tricky. And it was really narrow. It was only like maybe 10 inches. It wasn't even a full foot up
And then
top.
you're going back into those.
Yeah, then you're coming right back in. So it was fun, man. We spent a lot of time there. He said that was his favorite part of that whole park, and so that's why we kind of just spent most of our time there. But yeah, so that was cool. But then I don't know, man. That hubba thing that was right to the right of it. That was fun.
That was that park. That was that King Hubba.
Yeah, it was right next to those things.
Dude, that
was so fun. That was like the only time I think I can ever really play on a hubba because it had the angle iron up. You didn't have to pop into it.
Yeah,
you could just grind right
in.
So I mean, I almost made it all the way down, dude. Yes. Really close to coming all the way down. But man, we tried that for a while. And then James got it all the way down.
Was there, no offense to James, but I feel like if I was there, you would have got that. I would not have let you left.
You know what sucks is that before I even started filming, that place was really slippery. And I was not fully prepared for how slippery it was. And I had come out of just a simple little grind on that Humpty Hump thing. And just coming out of it, I washed out and I smacked my knee really good. But in my pad, but like the pad had kind of slipped, but like I dinged my knee pretty good. I mean, I still feel it. A week later, I'm like, I feel exactly where I hit.
That's a pretty good transition into Ronnie Sandoval.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. But so I was kind of dinged up, and so I think I probably would have pushed way harder even on myself had I not already hit my knee. And I knew I was like going to try to skate all day.
Yeah.
So I tried a bunch.
And you had your knee pads on.
I did, and it hit it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out, get well soon, Ronnie Sandoval.
Dude, did you see the footage of him smacking?
I couldn't watch it. I couldn't watch the footage.
I saw it.
I saw the knee.
Yeah.
I've never seen a knee look like that.
He stood up on it, and then he knew something was wrong, and he lifted his leg up, and then he sat right down, and he's like, everybody relax. And they're like, you good? He's like, no, call an ambulance. He wanted everybody to chill.
Dude.
It was like the entire bone
is just chill.
Yeah, the whole bone is just shattered out. Dude, knee pads.
Up.
That is.
Yeah, but it's Ronnie.
I know. He paid the price. So did you see the trick he was doing?
Was it an invert?
No, it was just a big backside air and a big vert wall. And when he came down, he just washed out.
Okay, so
I thought he hit his face. I thought he hit his face.
Did he land forward?
He came down, he landed and washed out and just smacked right to his knee. Pop. Gone.
How did he wash out like this? He washed out like that?
No, it was a backside. He went down first on his... I thought he hit his nose. I thought he hit his head. Yeah, and he cracked his knee and then rolled over. And then he got up and was like...
I was like scared to see any footage you showed me because the clip
the one I showed you was just...
He was doing just him skating.
Yeah,
I couldn't even watch that.
No. That was just somebody like giving props. Like I hadn't seen it yet.
Oh, okay.
And so, but if you swipe, you saw the kneecap gone. It was like, oh my gosh, dude, it was so gnarly. I don't like looking at that stuff at all. And I accidentally saw the slam, and then I was like, oh, I could have seen it, so now I got to see it again.
Oh man,
dude, rough one.
Get
but
well,
man,
dude.
Concrete, dude, no mercy. I mean, he's so good. He's so
and
smooth.
he'll be back out.
Of course,
no
he will.
knee pads, kickflip.
He'll probably have like a
knees.
titanium kneecap or something.
That's awesome.
Built-in knee pad.
That's sick.
Yeah,
that's what I've always wanted.
Oh, but dude, that's so rough.
Terminator.
But
knees.
man, even with knee pads though, I smack my knee pretty good.
And haven't there's been pros that like crack their knee pads.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's why the cap things are replaceable.
Yeah,
because they will break.
Up.
I definitely have broken some. And I don't slam like nothing like those dudes.
I feel like I remember distinct maybe Grasso or something, and seeing him hit coming down on a pipe.
That was gnarly. But yeah, so that hubba dude was super fun. I think you'd have had a blast. You'd have gone down it easily.
Yeah, that looked fun.
It was fun, and I was trying it even front side. Then I started trying backside, but I got a bunch of tricks on that little thing. It was fun. We
should try to build something like that.
I agree, dude. I totally agree, especially if I could go up it. If I don't
Up
have to rely on the pop and the
How
land.
was coming off? I couldn't really see that at that
I popped
angle.
off pretty good. So on the left-hand side, it was just a bank, and so that was easy. But then on the right-hand side, I did a 5-0, and then I grabbed it, and I popped, and I jumped off. There was a 3-stair, flat 3. So I was like, I hopped the first 3, and I was like, holy crap, and then I firecracker the last ones, but it was super sloppy.
Yeah,
it was...
Yeah,
I didn't fully realize there were stairs on that side, but I mean, they weren't big stairs or anything.
You were able to get down. Yeah.
But yeah, so that park was fun, and then we hit that other big ledge, and I started doing those grinds on the ledge. So all that was in the same plaza area of this park.
Okay.
So we just kind of scooted over to the right, and then James, he got that no comply down that bank, and he did some cool stuff, and I was just trying to grind that whole thing, and I got pretty good, pretty far. But that was fun. So we spent the morning there. Hit a shop right around the corner, grab some necessities. Then we hit another shop for food because we ended up. He had a grill and charcoal and stuff, and so we went to the next park, which was Wheat Ridge, probably 30 minutes away.
Okay.
And that park was cool because it had a parking lot, and it was a big park scene. It wasn't downtown. It wasn't the downtown vibe. This was super chill. And so we just hung out at the cars, tailgated, basically grilled out, ate some burgers. We'd each take turns just strolling through the park looking at stuff because there was some locals there that were just ridiculous. This one guy was just there was a big quarter pipe, whole little park scene, little pavilion, and then there was a big bowl. Not like a full complete bowl. It was kind of like obstacle, but a big back end bowl with extensions. It was kind of crazy. I didn't really get footage back there because we ended up not staying very long. But this guy was trying these gnarly front blunts popping out, no big deal.
Wow.
He was just practicing them. And these other guys are just watching, and they're all like, holy crap, everybody's kind of just watching this dude really kill it.
I really want to get out to Denver.
It was really cool. But
so
while we're grilling out, I'm looking online because I had posted a picture of my new wheels and bearings. Right, I'm riding the new Gons Spitfires, and I'm loving them totally.
Yes, that's
took a second to get used to. They just kind of had to wear out a little bit. They were a little slippery right at first, but they're totally cool. I'm digging them.
So you're down already.
Absolutely,
Spitfire tattoo and everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Down for life.
No, I'm digging. So I'm looking forward to riding that setup on the ramp today. That's going to be really cool. But so while we're grilling, I post that picture, and then I get hit up from the ODSC.official account. And I didn't realize that they're in that area. I thought they were from Texas, and so this guy kind of has taken it over. He's got the Denver chapter or whatever, and so he's the guy that runs the Instagram account. And he's like, "Oh, dude," he's like, we're skating this other spot when I get off work, and we're just like, oh, let's hook up. So pretty much it was like in an hour from that point. We finished eating real quick. We skated that park for just a few minutes. I hit that little, really small little hip. Yeah, so we were only there like skating for 20 minutes maybe.
The hip with like coping.
Yeah, it was just a really small one.
Yeah.
But it was kind of fun, you know. There was a bunch of stuff I wanted to try at that park, but because we were going to meet up with these other dudes, it was like their little meetup at this other park in Arvada, which is, I guess, also where that Golden Park, or near that Golden Park. Because there's also an Arvada skate park. I mean, they're just everywhere, dude.
Wow.
Everywhere. And so this one, it was like near some soccer complex. We had to park inside this one parking lot behind these apartments. And it took a little while, and you had to walk a bridge to get up. And all of a sudden, skate park. It was so cool. They called it Triple Nipple because it had 3 humps between,
cool.
between like, you know, the different areas, kind of right in the middle. But it wasn't a full bowl. It was just like a gradual slope on the left. And then it kind of came into a pointed hip. And then it was more of a quarter pipe on the right, and it was cool features. And so since it was kind of mellow, that's kind of where the older dudes go and hang out, and they meet up after work. And so I got to hang out and skate with those dudes for a while. And
that's cool.
yeah, so that's why I was trying those things around that crazy hip. I got the no-comply tail slide around it. Apparently, what's his name? Shoot, the guy that does the ghost ride into the hip at Combi, Ben Schrader. Apparently, he's the only guy, this one guy, that anybody's seen do a front side 50-50 or any kind of grind around that point.
Oh.
And so, like, when I did a 5-0 to 50 around it. The dude was freaking out. He's like, dude, only Ben Schrader's ever done that. And I filmed it. And he showed me the clip.
NBD.
Yeah, so I was like, holy smokes. I was like, that's pretty cool.
Getting hyped on
and
that.
I got that back sweeper over it, too. That was fun. But that was a fun little park, too. We just spent a couple hours chilling. I got a couple of those guys to say, you know, little Skatosis 100. I put that video out. I'm going to play some of those at the end of the show. I got another video that I want to put up too. And, you know, a few people chiming in, just wishing us a happy 100. So that was really cool. But so we ended at that park, and dude, it was just a full day of skating. It was an awesome.
So 3
awesome
parks.
Time. 3 parks. Yeah. And every time I left our friend's house in Louisville, there's a park right by their house that I'm like, oh, I'm getting coffee. Oh, I'm going to this shop. I'm going to that. Whatever. You know what it's like.
Wait, where? In Louisville?
Louisville. That's how they say it there.
Really?
Not Louisville, how they say it in Kentucky, but they say it Louisville. Spelled the same.
Oh, in Colorado.
Oh, yeah, that's where our friends live in
sure.
Louisville.
Okay, gotcha.
So right between their house and Starbucks and food and freeway and everything is a park. It's just like...
Man, this is the same thing Cole said about Minnesota, too.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome, man.
I always thought...
There's everything about Colorado so far that I've experienced. Through Denver, Louisville, Arvada, everywhere I've been, loved it. Loved it.
I gotta
everything.
Get out there.
Yeah.
Maybe next year. Next year, I'm just going to take off the whole month of September
right.
just in case this comes up.
If I didn't have this farm and that skate park and that barn, it'd be super tempting to go try to live there.
In Colorado?
Oh, yeah, for sure. It'd be really, really tempting.
Yeah.
But I love this place. It's hard. This would be too hard to give up.
Yeah. But we're moving into the bad months.
We are.
And that's when it's
But it's a
easy
state
to
of
think
mind.
about leaving.
It's a state of mind. It gets cold there, too.
That's true. It does.
But yeah, so dude, lots of skateboarding in the last couple of weeks since we put off a week to do a show.
Yeah, you've been in Colorado.
You came with notes. I'm curious.
I feel like I have so much to talk about. Even there's so much that I had to hit a few. What the hell is up right now? Oh, my phone is listening. So it
is
just
it like
Googled,
transcribing what you're saying?
It Googled Golden Park Hotel.
Oh man.
So it's taking in this whole podcast.
Nice. Oh yeah, I forgot I had these on the screen. These are like, I mean, just to refresh your memory, some of the stuff with that little spine, and there was a little quarter pipe back there,
just
which is cool.
Just to refresh everyone's memory listening.
Listen, I know. I'm just showing you. This crazy wall that I got James doing that nose revert was super crazy steep with tile. It was like a little pool corner. Yeah, and I had little love seat, they called it, but it was like really small.
He always says those are easier and it's really tight.
Well, it depends on if you can do them or not.
Yeah, no, he says it.
Yeah,
That's
he
what
does.
I'm saying.
Yeah, so that was a fun park, but yeah, this place was cool. This is like that was the deep end of those 4. Anyways, we don't need to talk about video.
It's so good.
I just want to see it with you. It was so fun.
I wanted to bring up that we saw both Puzzled.
Yes. I
have heard 3 or 4 pros now say NollieCab. I don't know if you've noticed this.
I heard the one. TJ Rogers said it.
TJ Rogers, Ryan DeCenzo, and Paul Hart said it.
Really? NollieCab?
I heard it on Battle at the Barracks. What is Nollie 3? I get that it's a Nollie 3.
But Well, they're just calling a 360 a caballerial.
Right,
And
so
that's
they're
just not true.
saying
They're just
that-
not saying it right.
I get, but I've heard so many. Is that like?
Just depends on how much of a nanny you want to be about it.
Yeah, but I
and how
think
much does it
that's
bother
like.
you.
I think that's the new term for it. I think that's what
terrible.
people are using.
I wonder if
NollieCab.
I wonder if Cab likes that or not.
He's old news.
Because how many of these guys call it that and don't even know who Steve Caballero is?
I think
There's gotta be
all
some.
those people
There's
that
gotta be
I've heard say it are well aware of Steve Caballero.
But they should know that that's not the trick. Then
Maybe that's just the new accepted.
you can't. Fakey,
maybe that's
fakey
just the
is,
new accepted
but
term.
Are they going
NollieCab.
fakey?
No, because that's
yeah. So then they're not
No,
doing
that's
a cab.
I don't think it's right either, but I think that's turned into the new term. I've heard so many people use that so willy-nilly.
But do you agree with it or disagree? Like, are you gonna do?
I
are you gonna
honestly,
say it?
I like the sound of it. NollieCab, it kind of like or
so you're gonna say
okay.
it.
This is what I heard.
Can you do
too.
it? You
Paul
can't- you
Hart
can't
said
say it
Nollie
unless you-
half cab.
Yeah, that's not. It's not at all it.
Right, but I
It's a Nollie
understand what that
180.
means.
Is it because they're going front side instead of backside, maybe, and they're calling it cab?
No, because cab is fakey, right?
Fakey backside.
No,
It's
either
very
I've
Caballero is
heard
very
either
specific.
one.
Have you heard cab say it?
Yeah, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about like
We're talking about the name of the trick and what it is.
But like what's understood now as like these are like somewhat younger skaters, right?
Understood. So they can be wrong.
They could be, but it's
All I'm saying is, have you heard cab describe it?
Yeah, it's fakey.
Fakey backside 180. I'm sorry, 360.
So what's the other one called? Yeah, but half
you'd
cab
have to
is
say
180.
front side. No, it's in transition. It's not. It's a full 360.
I mean, transition changes it entirely. We're talking
No, but
about
that's where it
skating.
started.
Yeah.
So a fakey backside 360 is a caballerial. So if you're going to say a half cab, it's a fakey backside 180. Anything else, you got to call it front side. But it's still not it's still not it. I mean,
so what are they
I don't
calling
know. I don't know. I'm just saying we could spend all day bickering about a name of a trick when
I
these
don't know,
guys.
I like.
I mean,
the
it
sound of
might sound
NollieCab.
good, but it's like it's just can't be.
It just can't. I
You
know
can't go
it,
Nollie
it
fakey.
sounds so.
Nollie
it sounds
fakey is
so
switch,
bad. Like
right?
and this is what I mean. I've thought about it for like 2 weeks.
Oh,
I just
man.
keep hearing it.
Well, we've been talking about this for 40 minutes now.
not about the NollieCab. On puzzle
I'm
as
just
well.
wondering, if you learn that trick, a Nollie 360, are you going to call it a Nollie cab?
Honestly, if I was going to post it, I'd put NollieCab now.
Are you
just,
serious?
Yeah,
Oh,
just because
man.
I like the sound of
Then
that.
I would call you out.
Now
and shame
I'm wondering though if they're doing if when I've heard them saying it, they are speaking of Nollie backside.
I'd like to know who the first person is who said it and then slap him.
NollieCab?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because
Is that
it
like,
obviously stuck. Actually, I wouldn't slap him. That's rude. I would just be like, really, dude? You're not even going fakey.
I know. I think so too. I think
I mean, call it something else. Don't like
can
latch
you,
on
can
to
you
a
call
trick
it
that doesn't.
frontside cab?
I mean, you can call it that. There's no such thing, but you can call it that.
Yeah, I guess
You know what
that's
I mean?
true. Yeah.
So I mean, why not make it something? Why call it a caballero if you're going nollie? It's just not even in the right direction. Call it something else.
Call it a Nollie 360. There isn't a name for it.
Call it Nollie Mountain. You know, why don't you call it another one of the Bones Brigade?
Nollie Mountain is horrific.
Well, so is NollieCab.
Yeah, but I don't know. I somewhat understand it.
Why don't you just name
I
it
feel like
yourself? Whoever that first dude is who did a Nollie 360, name it that dude. It's probably like Seba or something.
Yeah, but terms change all the time. What about Ollie One Footer, Ollie North? Those, you know what I mean? They change just
Well, yeah,
from like
because Ollie North
years moving.
was in the news. I think when that first trick was first done.
Right, and then it like I feel like, you know, younger generation, like these terms change
For sure.
Even like there is
agree.
a start of them, and it was started fakey.
I agree. So I guess it just depends on how much of a cop you want to be in your own head, on what you see and hear,
I know, and
what upsets you or not.
it's like you with the like the graphic. I can't like get it out of my head now when I hear it. I just heard so many people say it in the last week.
Yeah.
NollieCab.
Okay,
Yeah, so now I'm gonna learn NollieCab.
I would love to see you do a Nollie 360.
I don't think I can't. I don't think I can.
Because that's not even a flip. That's just a Nollie. I mean, it's like a fakey 360, but switch. It's like a switch. It's a switch cab. Is really what it is. A Nollie.
Oh God, you killed me.
A NollieCab really is a switch cab because
switch cab I hate.
But you know what I'm saying though, because a Nollie is kind of like a fakey ollie. You know.
Yeah, depending on which.
Right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if you're gonna call a NollieCab, why not call it switch Caballero.
Nollie front three.
Mm-hmm.
Nollie front three is the correct term, though. Now that I'm saying both
Nollie
of them.
front three. So again, it's not even the right direction as a cab.
Yeah, but I can't do Nollie back three. That's ridiculous.
Oh man,
Nollie back 180.
I can't even do a little nollie.
I bet you could do a Nollie 180.
I want to learn how to do a regular nollie because I keep on coming up into these nose grinds and I want to pop out and I don't know how. And it's a nollie.
You could do Nollie today. Easy.
I want to learn. I've tried it a couple times, but it's just hard. You know, it's just in my dream to learn many more things, switch so that fakie doesn't freak me out so much. That's definitely one.
I'll try Nollie 3.
Do it.
Can you Nollie 3
as long as you
show?
call it a Nollie 3.
NollieCab.
Oh man.
Speaking of puzzled,
Yeah.
that filmer that's doing it now, and
There's a multiple filmers.
Yeah, but the dude that like is constantly saying stuff to him, that's just like getting him stoked. It seems like somebody that, and I'm talking like I have no idea, right?
Yeah.
It just seems like somebody they just picked off the street to film. Like it has nothing to do with skate.
So you heard Eric Bragg, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
As they grew, new filmer.
Eric Bragg is out, right?
Yeah. Not 100%. He's just not running the show.
Right. He's not involved in like the creative side, right?
He said he's got
his own thing now.
He's got a bunch of episodes already filmed that they're going to start.
Get Lost.
Get Lost and what that was. I think there was another one, or at least 2 Get Lost.
I think he wanted to do comic.
It was either 2 or 3 Get Lost.
Either way, I liked like when he was raw and random. I liked like, and you're gonna see now with this other direction, consistent episodes. They're you know what I mean?
Hope so.
They're having
That's been frustrating.
I like that side of it. I like
that
that
it's
Eric,
just random.
Yeah, I like that Eric Bragg is
too,
like we need like needs to take time to like nourish this.
I totally agree, but at the same time, I see all these shows that just like, where's the next episode? And it's just like almost like they gave up on them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then like the archive is just filling up of all these half-ass shows.
Yeah.
Or shows that aren't done.
That's true. It almost seems like they got canceled halfway through. Yeah.
But I get everything that he was saying in the thing about like how difficult it was to do the poker one, because you could see there was so much production after the fact. It's like, that's so much work, and these dudes are getting hammered. And it's like,
and it was,
it's
hours of playing a poker game.
Great idea, but hard. I mean, it must have been difficult.
Yeah.
But the puzzled one, I think, is really cool.
That filmer is just bugging me. Yeah. That filmer,
and I wish
the
guys would change it up or something. Or it doesn't have to be live. Like, film it and edit it down with them. Like maybe doing 2 or 3 designs.
I love the live thing. I can spend an hour.
But how live is
there.
it when you have an edit of an intro that's got them doing stuff and then it cuts to the live? It's not live. They've done it and then they're playing it live. You know what I mean? It's not really live.
Fair. Totally fair. It's live in the perception of it being that it's running raw.
But it's not right at that moment.
No. Yeah, I don't know. I like the live aspect because I can like sit there and watch it.
It's interesting.
The David Loy one is the only one that really got me stoked.
Right.
All of them, why are they all like bump over something?
Well, I mean, it's up to the skater. I mean, if it was your choice, what would you pick?
Every other episode.
But what would you pick?
I would. Oh man, I don't know. I try to make something just like out of like.
I don't know enough tricks to like make it worthwhile.
I guess so, but like we think of like if you had the stuff in front of you, we think of like crazy shit that we're
different.
like, oh, we want to build.
Sure.
If it's right, like the wall that David and Ethan did.
Yeah. Theirs was the most fun episode for sure.
Yeah, and they like changed it up the most.
I don't think they say who's up on the next episodes, do they? It
no,
just says
not
the
until
date.
that day.
So it's like I hope it's like Foy and Zion or something. That would be a fun one.
Yeah.
I feel like they would just be all over the park. Like, let's just scoot this over a little bit and we'll just skate the whole place.
Yeah, don't even make anything. Just skate the park.
Or something. I don't know. It feels like there's some people that like that place is too small. Did you see that recent clip of Corey Juneau that just posted like yesterday?
Yeah, skating that park.
Dude, that place looks so small for him.
Yeah.
He does that flying huge backside air nose blunt.
And like, there's never pool footage that does it justice.
No, but
like,
that place
so
is
much
like
gnarlier than it is.
I would spend so much time in one tiny little nook of that place, and he's just like flowing and flying. Yeah. That was so cool. But damn, dude.
Yeah, give me one of those.
I posted so many other clips today that I'd gone through over the week, and I'd forgot to post, and so I put a barrage up on the board today. Of just like all these, I was going through my history on YouTube. I'm like, oh, I forgot I did this. But I know you got some more notes. What were you talking about the instant replay? Because I mentioned something during football. We were watching the Packers when they shut out the Bills.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But we are not a football show. But we do. I'm a Packer fan.
I did enjoy the Packer game, yeah.
But I mentioned
I was just talking
about
the instant replay within Puzzled again. is that it
Yeah,
just
see,
like
those aren't as fast because those aren't live.
right, but it just like delays then the next like because it's not like actually it just like delays them going into skating. Like don't even give me, and it feels like that's changed as well in the last few weeks.
Yeah, but they're not cutting into their actual skating. They're just putting that in post.
I know, but like don't even just give it me at the end. I don't need it right after
All
they
I
landed
actually
it.
need, that entire thing, all I really need is that highlight reel. There's
Yeah,
there's a
and
few of them I just go to the end because it's like
I
it's all there.
like the tries, but like when all of them, and it seems like all of them are bump over something.
Right.
I'm like, how much? What are they gonna do? Nollie back heel.
Right.
They're gonna soar over the thing.
But again, you look at the app too, and it's like that's the next one is another puzzled, and then another puzzle. It's like, where are the rest of the shows?
Well, that one,
Where's
that
this
one
week?
probably is
How
like
many
the
weeks since the
easiest-
last this week?
Yeah, very
right?
true.
It's just like all of a sudden you get a whole bunch, and then trying to make it seem like it's so cool. We're gonna be at this all the time. This entire ETN has come and gone with Bragg while we've been doing this show. You know what I mean? It's like we've
it's
watched
incredible.
the form happen and then fade out.
And
I don't know if it's fading out.
I mean, what I understand from him talking in the 9 Club is that it's going great. Their subscription is working,
Right.
but like it's not working for him anymore. And
I get that. That's got to be a lot of work.
I don't know. He said
He just wants to go chill.
He brought a lot of people in from his interview on the 9 Club, and I feel like that. I don't know if that was it exactly, but that definitely like I got the app then, and him leaving now makes me like dislike.
No,
I enjoyed the Eric Bragg side of it because it was crazy.
We'll have to see if it's that different.
Yeah,
as they
I mean,
put out
I
new
feel like
things, I
Puzzle
guess.
is already different. I feel like it's already different from the first episode.
Yeah, but he hasn't really even been at any of them.
No, but
So
I feel like
he might have
it's
been out
just
before that
becoming
started.
so like cookie cutter every episode, and I miss the like.
But I mean that I guess. I mean,
yeah,
I just
miss
hope,
the rawness of the
I hope they
shows.
keep putting new stuff out because I mean, as it is,
it's just puzzled.
it's right now just puzzled and maybe a live event, live Vans event or something.
Right.
I don't know. It's got to be difficult to run that kind of ship. It's hard enough to just keep a podcast going once a week.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? That like the organization and all that kind of
But I
coordination.
mean, when you're getting subscriptions like that,
yeah,
I
but
mean,
you
if
just
people-
got to make sure that the guy in charge of the money uses it right.
Yeah, that's true.
For real.
And I mean, like, I guess I got to give it to. I forgot who he said the other guy was. Who was he? But like putting somebody in charge because he. I mean, that's the smartest thing to do.
I remember listening to that episode while I was driving back from Colorado.
That was a good episode.
But yeah, dude, just the ability in a live event for the most part, like the NFL today, watching that game, just watching how fast they can come up with an instant replay as they go to a break or switch screens is ridiculous. Like that's such a wicked skill. Like to be on it like that, it's pressure. But man, it's impressive sometimes.
Same thing. That takes a team.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, there's so many
Whole
people
crew of
going
people,
on.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But I'm a big fan of that. But yeah, dude. So I just been watching a bunch of skateboarding. There's been a couple of big videos that have been out. Like what's his Greco just put out a whole entire movie.
Jobs never.
Did you watch the whole thing?
I did.
Dude, that like bail to his back was brutal.
Yeah.
And like he just seems so. I know it was slow motion, and maybe he was like just trying to keep it cool, but he seemed like such a mellow dude through everything.
I mean,
he's
everything
so mellow.
he does it seems so mellow.
Everything, like just in life.
But
he's just mellow.
that video was genius.
It was. I really enjoyed it. There was so much like not pure skateboarding that was fun to watch as you go through, and then all of a sudden, bam, 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 like killer skateboard footage.
It's
killer
like-
lines.
It's like
That was good.
I mean, it's like somebody like Jim Greco, who's like a street rat,
right.
like skater,
And it's
skater,
his
skater.
vision of a skate movie.
Yeah,
That's so cool.
That is a skate movie. Is like, oh, this is really artsy, and then it's like, damn, that was a slow mo,
Right.
like broken tailbone.
Oh, dude, gnarly.
That got fucked. I knew
Skaters-
that was gonna look like that.
Right.
That
skater-
got fucked up.
Skater's view of skateboarding through a
Yeah.
skateboarder's eye. I loved it.
I loved it. I loved it more than. Do you remember the other one he put out? There's
Um,
another video he did.
I don't remember the name of it. I'm sure I've seen it. I mean,
This one I loved even more.
do you follow Mike Mo on YouTube at all?
I do the kickflips.
Did you
or
see him do
fakie
the
flips.
100 fakie flips?
I didn't see the video.
So did you listen to him at all? Like, do you know anything about this episode in particular? So apparently he had filmed it multiple times, once by himself. Then he's like, no, I should do it with somebody else. And he got Chris Cole, and he did another 100 fakie flips with Chris Cole. Then he goes on a flight with the hard drive and forgets the hard drive in the airplane.
Oh.
And it's gone, lost. So that now he's like doing his third time 100 fakie flips, and he's just like so bummed because it had footage of him as a kid. Like it was like some hard drive with all his footage gone. And so
that was in this clip?
That was the beginning run up to him doing another 100.
Uh-huh.
So he's talking about it the whole time. He's just like, struggling. But then he does 50, all first tries. He only blew it once at like 58 or something like that on the second 50. He took a break and then did another 50, dude. Popping like crazy, like so gnarly, dude. Fakie flips, like it's just so solid. Pop, flip, catch, over and over. And he would go one direction and then back, and then back, and then, you know what I mean, back and forth. Crazy.
I landed a no-look fakie flip this weekend.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you covered your eyes on purpose?
No, looking into the camera.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I should have been dabbing. That's still cool, right?
Yeah. So 100 flat ground challenge. But that brings me to episode 100. I wanted to read a couple of things, not too many things here to get bogged down with celebration and praise for us because we're so awesome.
We deserve it.
Right, we do.
Well deserved.
But I'm definitely going to play some videos, some audio of the videos at the end of this episode to just some of the people that wanted to chime in. But I got a couple of really cool messages from Instagram.
Nice.
Yeah. So listen to this one from a guy he goes by TW, and his Instagram handle is at @T_E_wit. TE_wit.
TE_wit.
He says, just wanted to chime in on your 100th episode. Been listening for a while now, maybe episode 38 or so. But I'm a 38-year-old skater who has the joy of sharing skating with my 8-year-old autistic son. We have a blast just cruising and carving. Last March, I slammed and broke my hip. And I'm not able to skate till next summer at least. Ouch. But listening to your podcast has kept my stoke burning. Thank you. Once I'm up and skating again, a 9-inch deck from ODS is going to happen. Again, just thank you guys, is what he says here.
That's awesome.
Right? Isn't that a cool message?
We got a cat in the studio.
Dude.
That's amazing.
Breaking your hip has got to be so intense. You just can't. I imagine you just got to be immobilized for a while. Somebody's got to wipe your ass. I don't know, dude.
I don't know.
Sit in a puddle.
I don't know, dude. That's awful.
It's got to be terrible. But thank you so much for getting in touch and sending us that message. And I'm just glad that we can kind of help you get motivated to think about skating again.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's really cool.
We're not the best podcast to get your mind off skating if that's what you're trying.
Right, exactly. Yeah. I don't know if Skatosis is setting in the hip or not. But,
yeah, it's in all your bones.
If we can get
that's too bad.
If we can infect you a little more, I'm kind of thankful and also sorry.
I kind of want to change my Instagram to skating
again.
while hurt.
Again.
Yeah, I always want to change it.
I got reposted on who was it? Skate DIY.
I think I saw
they
that.
did like a recap of just like the Midwest tour or something like that, and they threw one of me in there.
Wasn't it you were doing the same thing? You're looking.
I was looking at the camera, doing a feeble or something on the DIY out back, the cement one. But I think I remember in that I had tagged you or something, or I don't know what it was, but I was like, oh, it was your old tag. It was Monty _Aaron.
Oh yeah,
it was before you switched it. So
I'll change it again.
They just if you ever want to break a link to who you are, just change it.
Oh yeah, constantly. Yeah. Dude, there's some guys from Appleton that like change theirs like every week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of. Although I do see.
Although I think he got hacked like 6 times.
I see some of those guys changing their names, and all of a sudden I'm like, what is this one? Oh, then I got to recognize the guy.
My sister's got hacked with porn. That shit.
Like they found her porn and posted it?
Yeah. No, they hacked her account and then like posted porn.
That's lame.
Get those likes.
Check this out. I got another message here to read. Hey, my name is Beck, 44 from Toronto, Canada.
Toronto!
Hey, T-Dot. Just wanted to send you a quick congratulations on your 100th episode of Skatosis. I started listening sometime in late winter. I remember in the episode you were talking about chipping a patch of ice out of the flat bottom of a skate park somewhere nearby.
Oh, God.
That must have been Sheboygan.
I hate that park. I'll say it again.
Really?
Yeah.
It says, I always enjoy the banter and the insight. To Drew, the barn looks rad, and I'm looking forward to seeing more footage of you guys skating there and the obstacles you will cook up. Well, thank you very much. We're going to be doing that a little bit. Oh, we're cooking it up.
Chef's in the cooking.
To Aaron, congrats on the new place and the new dog Cooper.
Oh, thank you. I was going to say forget it. I don't want to hear it.
He says, I'm waiting on footage of the 360 body burial.
God damn it. Is this the dude that hit me up with a 360 clip?
I don't know. His name is Beck.
Fuck, dude.
Shoutouts for keeping things rad and fun, keeping the stoke alive. Thanks, guys, for all the blood, sweat, and beers you put into making the podcast, and have a great 100th episode. Thanks, Beck Eldridge. Thanks so much,
dude.
Beck. That's awesome. I got one that I was gonna read from Enrique in Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
But then he sent me a video, so I'll just play it at the end.
Okay,
So because
that's
he was
cool.
like, no, do this one instead.
Uh-huh.
At first he had sent one just in Spanish, and I was gonna try to translate. But then he's like, no, he wanted to do one in English.
I feel like every clip I see is getting better and better.
Yeah, he's getting really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'll play that. Actually, let me
That's
see. I can
rad.
just play it right here. Let's see, and then I'll also add it later.
Cooper is terrific, by the
Right?
way, everyone.
Wait,
Oh, we won't be able to hear that at
no,
all.
it's too low here.
We'll play it later.
I will. I just wanted to play it for you. But anyway, so yeah, man, thanks so much for everybody chiming in here to get us to episode 100. You think we'll make it to 500? That's the next one, or is 250 the next mark?
500 might be the next one. Well, it was 10, 50, and then 100, and then I retire. I thought is what I signed.
So
the
we'll
contract
see.
I
So
signed.
we'll actually see if you're on episode 101.
Yeah,
I might
we'll
have
see.
I might have a new co-host.
I retired.
I'm
/ fired / let go.
That's right. And then I'll bring you back. And then I'll get the King of the Road prank award.
Yeah, no, you'll let me go, and then people there'll be so many people writing in, it'll be overwhelming.
Of like,
And then
thank
I'll be
you
back
so
by
much.
one.
Thank you so. Oh man, did you see how fast David Gonzalez can backside flip?
I did,
Oh my gosh, dude, that was
That's
so
sick.
fast.
dude, and he's catching those in the air still.
I know, just his run, to get the speed.
He didn't
dude.
need that much.
He was
didn't
flying.
need that much.
He was ollieing down that entire bank.
Ridiculous, dude.
Yeah, that
He was
so
probably
gnarly.
pushing. He had 6 or 7 pushes.
Oh yeah, and he's like, I need one more push.
That's fucked.
Would it end up
we
being
need to get
23?
one of those
Was
guns.
23 the end?
I think that's what it was.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
Yeah, that's fucked up. I'm gonna go 2 miles.
You know what's
on
wild
backside.
is the guy. Oh no, I don't think he does the filming on that one. But there's a guy that does the Battle at the Barracks reading every now and then. Kind of a big dude with curly hair. He's not a skater. He's I don't know exactly if he's a comedian or what, but I don't know if you. I don't think you've seen it since I told you should watch Eastbound and Down. Have you seen that yet? Kenny
No.
Powers.
Mm-mm.
So he's a character on that show. He's like Kenny's nephew.
I don't think there's anywhere I could see it, but
It's
continue.
on Amazon Prime Video.
I gotta get it. I don't have Amazon Prime.
What,
Mm-mm.
dude?
I only have the flicks.
No. Use our Amazon link.
Oh.
Yeah, go to Amazon.com and then and there you go.
And there you go. That's it. That's all
No,
you gotta
on
do.
Skatosis.com, we got banners for Amazon. If you click through, it totally helps the show. So appreciate that if you do that.
I do.
Anybody? Do you?
No,
Do you
I don't.
buy? Yeah, you buy. I'd see if you bought something.
I never.
So yeah, absolutely. Don't forget, you can follow us on Instagram. Mostly I'm at Old Dude Skateco. I do some stuff for Skatosis podcast account, but that's mostly just hey, there's a show out.
Yeah.
But I do most of my stuff on Old Dude Skateco's account.
And follow me on Instagram. I'm at
Yeah, what-
a different name every week.
Is that what it is? At different name
Yeah.
every week?
Oh, that is the new one.
Good luck. Until then, maybe you'll find him at Monty twice.
Monty.
Did you watch Louis Lopez's Skaters and Cars Looking at Spots?
I did. I just woke up and watched that.
That was a good one.
Yep. That's right before I said I'm on my way.
I didn't realize that one spot he got the cover on with that wall with the transition was right across from where Big Brother was.
Big Brother, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Which, honestly, did you see the Corey Duffel interview?
Yes.
I had a kind of a bad
Actually,
taste in my mouth.
I listened to it. I didn't watch it.
Yes. Bad taste in my mouth for that Chris Naruto, that host now.
Right.
Hearing about that Big Brother thing, that's kind of fucked up.
He always kind of come off to me as just, I don't know.
I
get a
agree.
bad taste from him, too.
I agree.
I don't know. I mean, that's the only thing I know him from is Big Brother.
I only
this show.
knew him from this show.
I knew that he had something to do with Big Brother when I
Uh-huh.
first started this, and I looked a little bit into him. But yeah, he's got a weird vibe about him.
Mm-hmm.
A little pretentious.
Yeah, I would say so. Above it, yeah.
And if he's listening, sorry, buddy, that's just your vibe you give me. And if you're listening, thanks.
Yeah. If you are listening, stop.
Do you watch any of the love letters from Grasso?
Just Atlanta.
Oh man, the Texas one was next.
I didn't see
Dude,
Texas.
Texas one is gnarly
Oh,
because
really?
actually it's kind of funny that the whole Old Dude Skater crew, the ODSC guys that I met up with, that logo that they use, the Shut Up and Skate, is from Texas. It's the Zorlak. It's like all those graphics are from that time period of the beginning. It was like in the 80s and in Texas.
Oh, okay.
And so a lot of the stuff they do is kind of
I saw
an
Jamie
ode to them.
Thomas riding aboard with that.
Because there was one that had, I think Zero did the same thing. He had the Zero skull and it said "Shut Up and Skate," and they were using it's taking it from the Zorlak logo.
Okay.
Yeah, but
It
if you watch
wasn't, it was the same the guy like shut up and skate. It wasn't a skull.
Oh, because I know that they did I think they did a 0-1, or maybe it was a Misfits one. Or I know there's been different variations.
Sure.
But the guy talks about him creating. He's like, yeah, that was just some clip art, some old dude, that I found.
How it always happens.
Yeah, exactly. But they showed the guy that created that logo, and they were just talking about that entire scene in Texas. It's a cool episode. I like those where they really dig deep into a scene. It's almost like the Get Lost episodes. In a way.
The Get Lost are a little too chaotic for me. Like, I just always want more skating.
Right.
Those are a little
and they're
like
just partying too.
Yeah,
so
they're just like hard partying.
It's got to be so hard to be the filmer and just being like, I got to film, but it's just like you want to skate and party.
Oh yeah. Oh,
it's got to be rough.
That's you. It's very hard not to be that person.
That's why I end up with a lot of tripod footage. Because I want to skate. And,
we gotta get more like van footage. Yeah. Oh, we definitely do. we just gotta keep a camera on, get that footage, that golden shenanigan footage.
Oh, while we're driving.
Yeah, dude, driving footage.
You should get the day off on the 9th. We got a whole day that we could just get some fun footage, make a cool video out of that day. Somebody's coming up.
More dogs.
Right. So somebody posted. I want to watch that Treasure Island. I know you talked about it, but there was another one. Do you watch the Red Bull channel at all on YouTube?
No.
Sometimes I post some pretty cool skateboarding stuff, like Matters Apes. Is it Apes or Apps? Matters Apps. I think it's Apps. He's from Latvia, and he's like skating all over. Like it's like a little trip of him in Latvia skating with his crew. Really cool stuff, and like they get good filmers on that Red Bull channel.
Yeah,
it's really good footage.
Matters skates for GoPro.
Yes,
I see. Like I always
so he's in like they're doing some riding a rail across in a water park.
It's like that's
it's
cool.
Pretty cool, and they're doing some. I don't know. It's a fun episode to watch.
Tuesday trip. We should find it like a water park spot. Yeah,
something, dude. That'd be a fun trip. I hope you can come because you're gonna be really sad.
I know
when you see the footage from me and Cody.
I know. I might need a new board. I almost broke my board yesterday.
Uh-oh.
Getting mad.
Oh, getting Matters apps.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. So I don't know if you got any more notes. I mean, we can wrap this up. 100th episode in the can here and go do some skating.
I think it's done. Ryan Townley. That video part that came out, his ender is fucked up.
Is that the guy that does the board side grab?
Yeah, into that kink, into a kink. 50. Very fucked up.
Hey,
part.
I can say I ride kinked hubbas now.
That's true. That's true. I need you landing the whole thing.
I went down like 3 or 4 kinks before I popped out the one time.
That's true.
That was decent. I didn't have to.
Decent.
I rode up it, but I think it was fun.
I really want to get a 50 hippie jump. I want to find a spot to do that.
Like Bob Burnquist does that hippie jump nose grind.
That's insane.
Yeah, it was probably switch.
Oh man. I don't even like nose grinds are hard for me. How do you get into them like that?
I keep on trying and practicing them. It's just
but the hippie jump and then to like
so gnarly. It's just shoving your front foot out.
Yeah,
that's all. I mean,
gotta
really
try more nose
because you got to like really get it to tip too. So it's not even on the trucks. You got to get on the nose.
Yeah, you're up like a nose wheelie.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna
get into
skate.
them so easy now. It's just I want to pop out. So
there's
a couple things. I want to try to just learn how to nollie at least a little bit. And James, man, gave me a really good tip while we were in Denver. I don't know if you noticed me popping a couple backside ollies on that thing. So normally my problem is I'm trying to 180 too much and I over rotate.
Oh yeah.
And I always loved his backside ollies. And so he's just like, no, try this. And he's just like, it's really just almost like I just pop an ollie and then let it float down, and then just kind of you either kick turn as you come in or slide it out or whatever. And so,
but yours on the quarter the other day before you left for Colorado were looking pretty good, lofty. Yeah.
But I still think I was trying to do 180 too much.
Yeah.
So now I want to try some more today on the bigger extension, and I want to really try to pop some good ollies today.
All right, fuck it, dude.
Yeah, dude.
100 episodes. Thank you to everyone.
Dude, thank you for being here with me. Love it.
We did it.
Thank you so much.
We did
High five.
And now I can retire.
All right, Aaron's out of here. So anybody who wants to be my co-host, hit me up at Drew at Skatosis.com.
Oh yeah, hit me up at DM my account and I'll get you in this spot.
Yeah,
thank you to everyone.
Thank you, everybody.
We're gonna do what we always do after the show.
We're gonna go skate.
We're gonna go skate.
And I'm gonna throw in the audio from some of the guys that chimed in, wishing us a congratulations. If anybody else still wants to chime in, man,
hit us up anywhere
you want.
Yeah.
Something.
All right.
Say
peace.
hi. Something. Do something. Hey. Something.
Something. Do
Later.
Something
Love you, buddy.
now.
Bye.
Hey, Drew and Aaron. Congratulations on 100 episodes of Skatosis. This is Dawn, Drew's skater wife, and I'm so proud of you guys. Keep on thrashing it up, young people.
Sup? Hey from Mexico, Querétaro. Congrats. I ran through 400 episodes of Skatosis. Good vibes, guys. I hope Skatosis continue for many more years. And shout out for my friend Matt. Sup, Matt? Hope to see you again, maybe the next year. And para toda la gente que habla español, de verdad les recomiendo el podcast de mis amigos Aaron y Drew. Se llama Skatosis. Muy bueno, la verdad, se los recomiendo.
Hey, this is James Plouts from Colorado. Like, congratulations on 100 episodes. Doesn't seem like it's been that long, but apparently we're all dudes, so it's awesome. Hell yeah. Kill. Hey, this is Bill with Old Dude Skater Crew out of Denver, Colorado. I want to say congratulations to 100 episodes of Skatosis.
I'm Bob Black. Congratulations on 100 episodes of Skatosis.
Skatosis 100. Power to the posse. Word is bond. Good job, D.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work.
Okay, I will. I wasn't going to say anything. I said things.
You can still edit it.
Never.
Skatosis. Skatosis.
Old Dude Skate Co.
Fuck you, 100 show. I'll land it at 200. Is the camera off? Good, because I'm not landing it at 200.